So we have more Superman Silver Age dailies, and today's story is the 20th Century Achilles, which ran from December 25th, 1961 to January 20th, 1962, with story by Jerry Siegel and art by Wayne Boring, and it was an adaptation of a story from Superman Comics number 148, published in October 1961, with story by Edmund Hamilton and art by Kurt Swan and Stan Kay. One day as Superman returns toward Earth after a space mission. Though there are many fabulous, interesting worlds in the universe, I always look keenly forward to returning to Earth, my adopted planet. Meanwhile, in a secret hideout in an abandoned shack on the Metropolis waterfront, bank robbers are splitting up their loot. 50 grand for Joe, 30 grand for Mike, and 100,000 for me. On second thought, better make it 200,000. What kind of gag is this? It's a guy in ancient armor. Startlingly, a fantastic figure wearing the armor of a Trojan warrior has confronted bank robbers and demanded a portion of their loot. Trying to muscle in, eh? Yipes! He's still alive. The bullets are bouncing off him like peas. He must be wearing bulletproof armor. Meanwhile, Superman, returning to Earth, unlocks the entrance of his Arctic fortress of solitude. This giant key is often disguised as an airplane marker. I think it always is. Now to check my robots. In a bank robber's hideout, an amazing stranger boldly removes his helmet. So you think your bullets couldn't kill me because of bulletproof armor, eh? Allow me to make things easier for you. Aim at his head. But the intruder is unharmed by the deadly barrage of murderous weapons. Death and danger I laugh at, for weapons I have scorn, for I was dipped in magic water soon after I was born. Meanwhile, in Superman's fortress, his robots report to their master, who has just returned to Earth. I prevented 2 ships from colliding accidentally in a fog, and I sealed an erupting volcano, saving an island's population. Well done, robots. At a gang hideout. Holy cow, our weapons couldn't hurt you. Who are you? You can call me Achilles, like the Achilles of the ancient Greek legend. I am virtually invulnerable, you see. My father was an archaeologist. I was born in Greece, where he was exploring an ancient ruin. One day, when I was only a few months old, look, Mary, this inscription says that the magic water in this fountain flows from that fabled underground stream, the river Styx, in which Thetis dipped her son Achilles and made him invulnerable to all harm. How utterly incredible. Just for fun, my mother dipped me in the fountain. Oh, that's just an old legend, dear. It won't work on our son Cyrus. Still, dear, there's no harm in trying it. Your mother held you by one foot and dipped you into an ancient fountain's magic waters when you were only a few months old? Yes, then my parents returned to America and forgot the incident. Until one day 7 years later, when I was rock hunting in the woods with my father. That deer hunter's arrow is breaking against Cyrus. You're unhurt, and I guess it's really true, Dad, what you told me about Mom dipping me in that water. I mean, it really was a magic spring, and I really am another Achilles. I'm invulnerable. So you learned as a kid when an arrow broke against your body that you're a modern Achilles. Yes, then the following summer, as I was walking through long grass on my way to the local swimming hole, a rattlesnake, it bit me, but the deadly fangs only tickled. After that, everyone called me Achilles. Years later at a weenie roast. Ow, my foot! Look at Achilles. He burned his heel on a red-hot coal. This Achilles has an Achilles heel, too. Meanwhile, Superman leaves his fortress, now to resume patrolling Earth. I wonder if I'll have any experiences as interesting as the ones I had on the other worlds I visited recently. We predict yes, for soon it will be Superman versus Achilles. Holy cats, you discovered you were invulnerable, except in your right heel, eh? Yes, when my mother dipped me into the magic pool as a baby. She hadn't troubled to dip the heel she'd held me by, thinking the Achilles legend a myth, soon after both my parents died, so I had no way of finding the magic waters to bathe my heel in. To protect my one vulnerable spot, I went to a blacksmith. I want you to construct a box that will protect my heel. Don't worry, I guarantee nothing will be able to penetrate this lead box. So, you're cop-proof, Achilles? Yes, and I know from the underworld grapevine that you gentlemen have a supply of green kryptonite, the only substance that can hurt Superman. Gee, boss, if Achilles joined us, we'd be an unbeatable team. Exactly. I propose for our first job a raid on the valuable treasures of the Maharaja exhibition. Interested gents? We're with you, pal. With Achilles in our mob, we've got it made. The next day at the Maharaja's exhibit, where priceless treasures from India are on display. Who are you? You'll find out the hard way. He's taken the rubies from the idol's eyes. I've read those jewels are worth $250,000 apiece. Hey, you, stop that or I'll shoot. I warned you not to steal those rubies. Ugh. Save your ammunition. You're only wasting the taxpayers' money. As Superman flies on patrol, his superhearing detects gunshots from the direction of that new Indian exhibit. Stop that thief, Superman. My bullets just bounce off him. This crook is just like the Achilles of old. Can Superman capture him? Oh, so it's you, eh? Come and get me, Superman, at your own risk. Uh-oh. Kryptonite. He's wearing it around his neck like a medallion. I gotta get out of here. In a hurry. Deadly. Kryptonite radiations are the one thing that can destroy me. Ha ha! He's fleeing. Neither Superman nor the police can touch me, for I am a modern Achilles. In the criminal's hideout. It was a day in which both Superman and the police were bested by an unbeatable bandit who arrogantly describes himself as a 20th century Achilles. All Metropolis is wondering when he will strike next. I've decided on the valuable art collection at the Fothering Museum, men. Good idea, chum. The next day out of the Fothering collection steps a figure that might well have come to life from the museum itself. It's Achilles! The idiots, wasting bullets when even mighty Superman can't stop me. So we'll find out in part 2 if Superman can stop Achilles.